nothing. Well, mama told me something. Mama told me something. Dad don't swear nothing. Well, mama told me something. Shit, I came from nothing. When I tried to the top.
I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm trying to get my 6 to 8 glasses of water, and it's very hard, but let's get into this review. So this review comes courtesy of Moda. Moda is an AliExpress seller. If I'm not mistaken, I have purchased hair from them before because they are very popular. At least to me they are. Like, I've seen them pop up on my timeline even before I've ever started doing hair reviews. So when they reached out to me, I knew they were very familiar. Like I said, I think I purchased hair from them before, like a year or two ago, so it's been a while. But yeah, they are an AliExpress seller. I have all of their information listed down below, so make sure that you check them out after you watch this video. This is their Malaysian straight hair. I love it. I love it. It is so nice. This actually was my birthday hair, but it did lay a little bit flatter. But last night my hair underneath just got so itchy that I had to just go ahead and co-wash my hair, and then I ended up putting it into French braids. So there are 2 braids right here, and I tried to like make them as tight as I could so that it wouldn't bulk up, but it's inevitable. Whenever I do 2 French braids, it always looks a little bit more bulky than normal. So I will be getting my hair rebraided this weekend professionally, so this will go away. But as far as this hair goes, like I said, this was my birthday hair. My birthday was last weekend, and this did me well. I was actually going to wear some other hair for my birthday, and then after I made this unit, I believe I made it last Thursday, after I tried it on and like, I was like, no, this is birthday hair right here. Like, this right here is it, especially like I said, because like right here was a little bit more flat. So it just looked so bomb. But right now, when it was time to film, I literally just put her on. I used my brush to brush her out. I did not restyle her or put any more heat into her. So as you can see, this hair is very manageable. It's very gorgeous. So what is in my hair is a 20-inch bundle, a 22-inch bundle, and 2 24-inch bundles. And then I also have an 18-inch lace frontal. The frontal is a 13 by 4 inch, and like, it literally, you guys know 13 by 4s, it's kind of like straight across, and then it kind of like this up top, if that makes sense. So the front of it goes all the way around, and it stops like way back here. And then of course 4 inches is pretty much the length of all closures, so it pretty much stops right here for me. So this hair was sent to me via DHL. So shipping pretty much took 2 days, because I'm assuming they put it in the mail on the 8th and they just didn't send the tracking until the next day. But it pretty much took 2 days, which is super fast. You really cannot beat that, especially for it to have come from China. They did ship this hair via FedEx, which I like my FedEx man better than my DHL man, no shade. So the hair did come in the FedEx envelope, but inside the envelope was one of these envelopes. I do love when AliExpress companies or any company sends the hair in some kind of packaging or something that you can store it in. So of course, everything is still in here that I have left. So they did the purple flexi rod that I'll just add to my collection. Also, I have a full bundle left. This is, I believe, a 20-inch. Yes, this is my shortest bundle. And I haven't even opened it because as full as my hair is, and I will give you guys a 360 as always, but as full as my hair is, and I have no spaces, I wasn't even skimpy and like spacing it out. I made it tight, and this still, there still was no space for this, which is usually the case with frontals, because frontals take up so much more space that you kind of just fill up the back. So if you purchase this hair, you will need, if you purchase this hair with the frontal, you will need 2 to 3 bundles, but you really don't need 4 bundles. unless you're greedy and want to double up your wefts. But if you're single wefting it going all the way up, you won't be able to get a fourth bundle in there unless you're a magician. So this is what the hair looks like in the or how it first comes, and I don't know how it pops up on camera, but when I first got it and I took all the wefts out to, like, you know, just check on them, and so like I said, I was a little bit nervous because I thought, like, just by looking at it, it's so sleek and it's so perfect that I almost thought it was too perfect for what I wanted, because sometimes when the hair is a little bit too silky, it doesn't hold a curl. Oh, and to elaborate more on how I felt about the silkiness, once I like opened it up, made the unit, and put it on, as you can see, it still is a gorgeous, sleek, nice texture, and it's very good because you don't really have to put any heat in it. Like, I put heat in it over the weekend because I wanted it like super bone straight, but I haven't put any product in it, and it's done me well with no tangling, no shedding, no excessive shedding because I did cut the wefts when I made my wig out of the hair, but nothing excessive. The wefts are constructed very nice and neat. The beards are pretty thin and flat. Yeah, there wasn't much I can say about this hair. I honestly didn't see any grays. Like, sometimes you see a few grays, but this hair, I did not notice any grays. It's the perfect texture. It's not too silky, but it's also not too coarse. You guys know how Malaysian hair is, and this basically is you know, typical Malaysian hair. Like, if you've ever had Malaysian straight, then this definitely does fit the bill. With my frontal, I didn't bleach the knots at all, just because I didn't have time, and honestly, I don't always bleach my knots. And so with this one, like I said, I didn't have time to bleach the knots on the frontal before I made the unit, so I was planning on going back after. But when I just made my part like this, I just put the powder, or I put the concealer in the powder, and it worked just fine for me. I did put my concealer in my powder last Thursday, and today is Tuesday. So basically, I have not touched that up at all. And sometimes it's good when it's kind of subtle like that, where you don't like go back and keep retouching up the powder or your concealer, so that it doesn't just like pop, and it just kind of is like subtle to me. This frontal goes all the way across. I did add an elastic band to it, so it makes it hold down a little bit tighter. The band could be a little bit tighter than it is, but I didn't want to make it too tight and get a headache. This weekend, also, baby hairs. It came with a ton of baby hairs. At first, I was going to wear it in a different way, so I went ahead and cut them because they probably were about here. And I started to trim it, then I stopped because I realized I just wanted to do like a deep side bang. But I definitely will be playing with and manipulating the parting, just because I want to get comfortable with utilizing the parting space and the baby hairs and stuff with frontal, since I still am fairly new. The frontal did come with a lot of body, and it was not plucked, and I did not pluck it myself, but it was like it had a lot of body, like it was very full and just flowy up top. But again, like, I flattened it because I just wanted to do bone straight, sort of Aaliyah-esque situation. But yeah, the frontal was great. I had no problems with it. It wasn't too dense, so because I didn't pluck it, it worked and it laid just fine. No complaints. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a 360 of what it looks like from the back.
Hey, no, 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 hey, no, no, hey, no, no.
So this is definitely like some hood rat hoochie mama hair. It goes all the way down. Let me see. A 20-inch usually stops like at the very top of like the small of my back, like where my butt is about to start. And this is the longest length is 24-inch, so it goes to the middle of my butt, which is extremely long. Like, this is the longest hair you guys have seen me review on my channel, and I don't think I've ever done 24-inch straight. Like, if I did 24 inches, it was curly or body wave, so that texture kind of like brought it up an inch or two. But the fact that this is 24 inches straight, like when I sit down, I gotta be careful not to like sit on it, or like if I go to the potty, I always just kind of like throw it back so it doesn't end up in the toilet. But it's so pretty, and I really like it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. But it definitely was perfect. I just feel like when I do straight hair, especially like Malaysian straight hair, and it's like long with a really nice parting to it, I feel like it always just looks more done. Like, you know, when you do your hair like this and you just run through it really quickly with the hot iron or the flat iron, it looks like you went to the shop and got your hair done. Whereas like when you do body wave and stuff, it looks good, you know, but at the same time, it's not the same as that fresh out the shop look. And this kind of gave me, or it definitely gave me that, not kind of. So there is a little crimp right here, because you guys know I always end up putting it behind my ear. Again, this is the Malaysian straight from Moda. Thank you so much, Moda, for sending this hair to me to review for my lovely subscribers. Don't forget to share this video with your friends so they can be put onto some poppin' Malaysian straight hair. Also, don't forget to subscribe and check out Moda's information. I will have it all linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.
Damn.